Celtics, man, they played the Hornets yesterday. So these are MLK games, as you can tell. Yesterday was MLK Day, and the Celtics beat the Hornets. Tatum dropped 51. So about Curry having 41, Tatum had 51. All right. So let's talk about that now.
Bad weather license.
Yeah, Trey. Yeah, LaMelo Ball. Yeah. Now, with this game, right, with the Celtics, I want to focus in on Tatum myself, right? David, I always tell you, I live in Rhode Island. I'm in the Boston area almost every day. So I see people all the time. I was talking to a young lady today about Celtics. She loves Celtics. I was like, okay. Tatum is no reason why Tatum shouldn't be mentioned with Giannis as the best player in the NBA. He's holding himself back. I'm not talking about we should be talking about him. I'm saying like we should if he do his part. That's all I'm saying. And it's because he's not consistent. We also happened last year in the playoffs, all that stuff. This is the first time in his career when he's been playing like one of the best players in the NBA early and throughout the whole season. He's been doing that this year. Because think about it, man. Tatum is probably, David, think about it. At one point, Kawhi Leonard was the best two-way player in the NBA, right? Right now, it's probably Tatum. He's probably the best two-way player in the NBA. People might say Giannis, but Giannis is more of a post defender. He's not no. I'm a guard this guy. I'm gonna take him out of the game. That's not Giannis. All right, Giannis ain't gonna do that.
I think Bam is a better perimeter defender than Giannis, but that's just me.
Okay, but Bam don't have the offensive. He not dominant. As Giannis. We talking about best both ways. All right, so I get you on that. All right, but Tatum, listen, Tatum led the league in defensive win shares last year. Tatum he has a 6'9". His frame is wingspan is huge. If you look at his body, right, it's kind of similar to Giannis. Broad shoulders, he's like Giannis. He ain't strong as Giannis, but he got much stronger. Offensively, Tatum could do everything. All right. The Blaze said words and everything. I promise you they're gonna be better than the Lakers. All right, we better than the Lakers. But anyways, all right. So yeah. So basically, I think that he has offensively, he has the arsenal. All right. He can do everything. He can score in the post, David. He can score off the dribble, going to the basket. He can score off the dribble, put up jump shot. He can catch and shoot. All right. He can do every single thing offensively. He's a good passer. He's a great rebounder, right? For a small point of guard. But he has to be consistent. So he has to continue to do what he's doing right now throughout the playoffs. Because we saw in the playoffs, he took games off, especially in the NBA Finals. He led the NBA Finals in turnovers, right? So I think if Tatum legit should be mentioned with Luka and Giannis and them, but he's holding himself back. So that's why I'm glad he's putting up these performances this year because he deserves to be in that conversation with them.
Yeah, I agree. Tatum is one of those players who's been in the league long enough to where you should be talking about him as being a superstar. But the reason we don't say that is because he has too many mishaps. And in the playoffs last year, we saw that he can be a turnover machine. Him and Jalen Brown. I think they together they broke the record for most turnovers in the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
And
he
that's
broke the single one.
yeah. And I don't think that's a record that you want to break in the NBA Finals. So and Tatum he's a Duke Blue Devil, so I have a different kind of support and love for him.
What you got?
However, he is also a Celtic, so I have a certain hate for him. But out of respect, I like his game, I like the way he plays. It's just that there are times where he just needs to be able to there are times where he needs to be able to do more than um, turn the ball over.
Yeah.
I think that's his biggest issue. His biggest issue is not being able to handle the ball at times and not being as aggressive at all times. I think if he's aggressive all the time, he always says that he follows Kobe because he was training with Kobe when Kobe was alive. That was his favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these players try to say they have that mama mentality, but I'm sorry, none of them have it because they weren't willing to do what Kobe did. I don't hear that about any NBA player right now that's up 3 in the morning training no matter what get 2 hours sleep, and go back into the gym at at 6, 7 in the morning. I don't hear about that by any NBA player right now. So I kind of want to say all NBA players, anyone that says he got mama and tired, just stop. Only he had that. Okay, but
Yeah.
but you're right. I agree. We should be talking about him as one of those kind of players, but it's up to him. He got to be able to prove that. He got to do it in and out.
Facts.
We could say that we said it about Giannis, about Jokic. We even say it about Luka right now. We say it about Curry, about John Morant. We say it about these certain kind of players because they're able to do it multiple times. And I'm not saying that John Morant's better than Tatum, but I don't think there's any question what kind of player John Morant is. There's questions when that comes to Jayson Tatum when there shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm with that. I agree. Everything too. Like Tatum, man, he's on the tear right now, and hopefully he continues to do that. So we can't mention him with these great players that's playing right now. So he should be up there. He has a skill set for it and everything. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.